Hi, my name is Laura Carl, and today we're performing the Dietary Habits Questionnaire performed on the 21st of October 2019, and I'm here today with my client Annette, and we'll be going through the DHQ. So first of all, I'm just going to talk through my scope of practice as an exercise professional. So the Australian guidelines for personal trainers and fitness instructors says that the scope of practice involves working within professional limitations to provide basic healthy eating information and advice through the application of nationally endorsed nutritional standards and guidelines, as well as the provision of general nationally endorsed public health information that will educate and support positive client health outcomes. Okay, so first of all, I'm just going to ask you some goals that are involved in your dietary goals, and just a few questions about what you're currently eating and whether we need to refer you to a nutritionist or not. Okay, so what would you say is your dietary goal at the moment, Annette?
My goal is definitely to be way more healthy, to have more of something good and less of something bad.
Okay, so perhaps chop and changing what you're currently having, and that might involve just incorporating a little bit more vegetables into your diet, perhaps?
Definitely. Yeah, that's one of the goals.
Now, yes. So we'll go balanced diet and increasing vegetable intake.
Yeah. Cutting down on the fat.
Yeah. Okay, and do you have any special dietary requirements? Are you gluten-free, lactose intolerant that you know of?
No.
No? Perfect.
I do have an idea that dairy things are not good for me.
Okay, so you might have a bit of tummy problems when you have a bit of dairy.
Exactly.
Okay, so I'll put that down. That might be worth just keeping in mind, because we could investigate further on if there was ongoing problems with that. So that's good to remember.
Yep.
Now, the next questions are going to be based on your current intake of food servings. So I'll just go through a serving size for each of the different food groups, just so you have an idea of what I'm asking you. So vegetables serving size is a half a cup of cooked vegetables, or it could also be a half of a medium potato. So roughly, how many servings of vegetables do you think you are having throughout one day?
Way too little.
Too little, yeah?
Yeah, again, based on my stomach and my problems, I need more veggies, and I probably only have a cup during the day.
So 0 to 1 servings?
Yeah, and I would probably need to raise that much more.
Yeah, so we'll have a look at what the guidelines are, just for your general knowledge as well.
Yeah. Is there a difference between if I was 20 or if I'm 50? If I'm 50, as I am, do I require more veggies than I was?
Yeah, so the guidelines, which we'll go into depth a little bit later, but for women, for vegetables for your age group is to hit 5 servings a day, and that's actually for all years as well, so from 19 to 70.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I definitely have a problem there.
Yeah, 5 is a lot, but if you have a lot of vegetables, it fills you up and it's just a long-lasting energy. Anyway, so we'll move on to the next set of questions. So how many servings of fruit do you usually have per day? So 1 serve of fruit is 1 apple, or it could be a cup of diced or canned fruit. So how many servings a day would you usually eat?
Probably too many, 3, 4, because I tend to make smoothies.
Yeah.
And that requires a lot of fruit.
Okay.
To make it taste better.
So would you say 2 to 3 or 4 to 5?
Probably 4 to 5.
4 to 5.
Yes.
And that's not too bad. The recommendation is 2. So all you have to do is just cut down a couple of servings here and there, and you'll be hitting that perfectly. So now we'll move on to question number 3. How many serves of bread and cereals would you usually eat per day?
None.
None? Okay.
I have an idea that bread is not good for me.
Because it's carbs, yeah.
Except if oats, is that cereal?
Yes, so oats are a really good form of carbohydrates.
I do have oats.
Yeah.
Probably have about a cup a day.
Okay, so would you do it one
Most
serve?
of the days in a week I have oats.
Yeah, which is a really good start to the day, as it's got low GI and it sustains energy for a longer period of time. So it's good that you're having that. So you just want to boost that up to, for grains and cereals, you want to target 4 servings a day. So that could also include muesli, or you can have cooked rice, pasta, and you can also do flatbread. Yeah, so you can
I just have an idea that muesli, if you put that on the yogurt or something, it's quite, there's a lot of sugar in it. So
for the
maybe because I buy the
muesli.
wrong ones, if I buy.
Yeah, well, we can discuss that.
Yeah, what brand, maybe a brand you can recommend. Or
yeah, definitely. All right, so now we're moving on to question 4. How many serves of dairy do you consume per day? So 1 serve of dairy is 1 cup of fresh milk, or it could also be 2 slices of cheese, or 1 cup of, 3/4 cup of yogurt. So we've got 0 to 1 servings, or it could be up to 6 servings per day. What would you?
I have about 100 grams of Greek yogurt.
Yeah.
Most of the days. If it's not Greek yogurt, it's oats. So that's, I'm switching between those two.
Mm-hmm.
So it's probably only a cup.
Okay, so 1 serving.
Yeah.
Yeah. So with the recommendation for the Australian Nutrition Guidelines, you want to try and aim for 4 servings per day. And that includes cheese, soy milk, yogurt and milk. And you can also do cottage cheese or buttermilk as well.
It's so expensive.
Is it?
We use that a lot in Denmark.
Yeah.
It's so expensive.
I've never tried it before.
It's so yummy.
Sounds interesting. All right, so question 5. How many serves of meat or alternatives would you consume per day? So 1 serve of meat is about 65 grams of cooked red meat or 80 grams of chicken.
I eat a lot.
Yeah.
I love meat. I'll probably have 4 or 5.
4 or 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that could also include 2 eggs or beans or lentils and tofu.
Then it's probably, is there anything called 7 to 8?
Yes, yeah.
Oh really? Because I also eat eggs.
Yeah, okay. And I'll change that to 6 plus servings per day.
Yes.
Which is better than none, in my opinion. So what you're doing is you're probably just having a little bit too much meat and not enough vegetables, a little bit too much fruit and not enough carbohydrates and not enough dairy. So chopping and changing it would mean that you are leaning it towards a more balanced diet, and it will help make you hit all the nutritional sources from each food group in a way that this guideline can actually get you to have a bit more of an understanding on what will help you feel better.
Something to work on.
Yeah, it's quite interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So with that, the target is 2 servings of meat per day. So that could include tuna, red meat, chicken meat, and lentils or baked beans or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there a different, can it be canned tuna or fresh? Does it have to be fresh?
So fresh is always best, that's the motto. Canned's still good. You wanna, and frozen's not so good, but it's better than not having it.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, now we've got question 6. So discretionary choices. So these are all sweets and treats. So
do we have to go there?
we don't have a live detector, but I'll trust you.
Yeah.
So, looking at the list below, so you can have a look here. So it's got quite a big list here. So it's just all the treats that we all get tempted by. So that includes alcohol. It also includes soft drink, chocolate, biscuits, ice cream, sausages as well.
No, there's actually just
So this
4 of them that I can pick.
So this is for the entire week.
For a week, yes. Good. I definitely tend to have too much ice cream and processed meat.
Yeah.
Just because it's easy to buy some of those packets where it's already packed in 100 grams.
Yes.
So, and then I have the chocolate and the can of soft drinks.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
So in the many?
I 4 to 6.
4 to 6?
Yeah. But I know I have to cut it away.
And that's the first step. And we all have discretionary choices every now and then. That's it's perfectly normal. So
Thank you for making me feel normal.
Yeah. So what I'll do is I will refer you to a nutritionist today, based on the fact that I think you could really utilise a bit more of a discussion about these food choices that you might be able to change into your diet, and also the fact that you mentioned that you have a little bit of stomach problems with dairy. So that could mean that we can investigate that and just see if there's something going on there in terms of lactose intolerancy. So what I'll do is I will recommend you to a nutritionist today, and that'll be great to hear back from what they say.
Sounds good.
Yeah, which would be really interesting. So I'll just put that down noted. And now I'm just going to go through the Australian guidelines, nutritional guidelines, just so you have a bit of an understanding of what I'm discussing with you today as part of my scope of practice and what I'm referring to. So the Australian Dietary Guideline 1 includes is to achieve and maintain a healthy weight, be physically active and choose amounts of nutritious food and drinks to meet your energy needs. And Guideline 2 is to enjoy a wide variety of nutritious foods from these 5 food groups every day. Vegetables, including all different types, colours and legumes and beans. Fruit, grains, mostly whole grain and or high cereal fibre varieties such as bread, cereals, rice, pasta, noodles, polenta, couscous, oats, quinoa and barley. And lean meats and poultry, fish, eggs, tofu, nuts and seeds, and legumes and beans. Milk, yogurt, cheese and or their alternatives, mostly reduced fat. And drink plenty of water. And you want to be choosing a wide variety of nutritious foods that are more likely to meet nutrient requirements and promote better health and well-being rather than restrictive diets. High-quality diets are associated with a reduced risk of chronic diseases and improved health outcomes. So that's, and we've got another guideline here. So the last guideline is to limit the intake of foods containing saturated fats, added salts, added sugars and alcohol. So this includes things such as biscuits, cakes, pastries, pies, processed meats, commercial burgers, pizza, all the takeaway foods, and also just to take note that low-fat diets aren't suitable for children. Also need to limit foods or drinks containing added salt. Always read the labels of your food and to limit intake of sugary drinks, confectionery, vitamin water and energy and sports drinks. And if you do choose to drink alcohol, to limit that. And not drinking alcohol is the safest option. So guideline 4 is to encourage and support, promote breastfeeding, and guideline 5 is to care for your food, prepare and store it safely, which is important. So stomach bugs. All right, so that's all we have here. So I will pass that referral on to that nutritionist, and we'll hear back from them, and hopefully
See how it goes.
Yeah, thank you so much, Annette.
You're welcome. Thank you.